Screaming fans are entertained by Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp during a surreal set in Chicago. English guitarist Jeff Beck, who played in the Yardbirds and the Jeff Beck Group before collaborating on albums with artists like Jan Hammer, Jed Labor, Imelda May, and others, has frequently used this concept throughout his career. Over the course of nearly 6 decades, his albums have sold more than 5 million copies in the United States. The renowned guitarist collaborated closely with actor and musician Johnny Depp on his most recent studio album, 18. Depp is well known for his work on 3 Oscar-nominated films as well as collaborations with artists like Shane MacGowan and Iggy Pop, Oasis and the Hollywood Vampires Collective. In their latest album, 18, the team creates 2 original songs in addition to 11 covers, ranging from Killing Joke's post-punk goth rock to the sun-drenched pop of the Beach Boys. Their current tour, which travels across the United States until mid-November, is focused on the album. A few tracks on the new album feature Depp's vocals, but the most of it is instrumental. On stage at the Chicago Theater on Sunday night, the two largely adhered to that format. There was very little joking. Beck said, "Thank you," after Big Block, Johnny. At the end of the performance, Depp merely contributed words, choosing to let the music speak for itself for the entire 90 minutes. "That's Johnny," he said, pointing to the guitarist on the left. Beck opened the show, supported by a powerful trio consisting of Annika Nils on drums, Rhonda Smith on bass, and Robert Stevenson on keyboards. Depp joined the group halfway through the set for 6 songs before rejoining for the encore. Depp was happy to let Beck take center stage, and Beck was similarly kind to his comrades, letting the trio's underlying jazz foundation shine throughout. To start the event, Beck rearranged the timeless Freeway Jam, emphasizing the hook. He stretched his arms wide and grinned widely as the song came to an end. These dates marked his first appearances since 2019. Loose Cannon began playing after Beck sauntered off to his band. The 2-time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee was beaming at his band as he looked over his left shoulder and back as the song came to an end, and Smith put her left foot up on the drum riser. The best part of the new album's ambient start to Midnight Walker, which Beck accentuated with his soulfully methodical playing on its Sunday night in Chicago, featured Stevenson's keyboards. Wearing sunglasses, Beck played the Beach Boys' Caroline No cover song in place of Brian Wilson's vocals. Later, during Robert Johnson's Me and the Devil Blues, the guitarist switched to the talk box, with early shredding giving way to bluesier riffs as the song continued and the strength of the rhythm section on full show. Beck and Smith really locked in throughout Big Block. But during You Know, a Mahavishnu Orchestra song with lengthy drum and bass solos by both Nils and Smith, nowhere was the band's strength more apparent. After performing "'Cause We've Ended as Lovers," Beck remarked, "It's amazing to be back here in Chicago. I'd better get some assistance with this next one." He said this when Depp entered the stage for the first time, dressing exactly like a rock and roll nomad. Sunday wore a hat, sunglasses, and scarf. "We love you, Johnny," was the first in a nearly constant stream of adoration for the performer and actor. The remainder of Sunday night's show included a constant cacophony of shouts, screams, shrieks, and wails from spectators wearing Pirates of the Caribbean cosplay. Together, Beck and Depp opened the show with a rousing cover of Link Wray's Rumble. Depp then added a lead vocal to the brand new This Is a Song for Miss Hedy Lamarr, while playing a 12-string acoustic guitar. Depp took off his jacket and leaned back on his electric guitar as he began to sing the first notes of John Lennon's Isolation, the duo's debut hit and a highlight of the performance on Sunday. The duo headed for encore with a psychedelic, instrumental take on the Beatles' A Day in the Life. Depp on acoustic as Beck laid waste to a series of electric solos, moving from soft to loud, playing slower then faster, guitar in the air as he walked off stage. The duo began with a quiet intro to Dennis Wilson's Time, which was completely drowned out by the bizarre crowd. A standout from the encore was Jimi Hendrix's Little Wing shortly after. Desure, a singer-songwriter, enthralled the sold-out audience for the duration of a half-hour opening concert with just an acoustic guitar and a harmonica. He opened with Cocaine Smile before putting down the harmonica for Coming Down. Bruce Springsteen's I'm on Fire was covered by Desure, who met Depp while working at a tattoo parlor, before going on to Kick Rocks and the newest hit, Threads. "I've traveled for 14 dates with these guys." On stage at Chicago Theater, Desure declared, "This is the last night. It's sweet and sour, but it's fine to conclude it in such a lovely location."